You guys, I love you so much. So let's get going so we can get the working people. What happened? Did he leave already, Gabrielle? Oh, there you are. What happened to your mat? Oh, you don't like it because it slips and you forget to add water. You just have to sprinkle water on it. It's like this thing. Sprinkle water where your hands and feet go. Rub your hands together. Wow. Oh, I like this song. Take a nice deep breath. And on your exhale, softly cover up your eyes with your palms, straighten the spine. And as we move into the weeks, the first week of the year, we have to find our center quickly and efficiently. The practice of settling in, grounding yourself, inviting yourself to cultivate an intimate relationship with your breath, inviting yourself to be the breath, breathe the breath, and follow the breath to your yoga, the yog, so that we care for the vessel, we care for the temple, we care for the mind and the spirit, and we open ourselves to kind of cosmic healing. So breathe in and go up, separate all the clouds, I guess it is, so that maybe we can see the green comet that's coming. There's a big comet coming. I don't know if it's green, but I think it is. And then go out. Oh, have you seen at the nighttime? You have to see so many planets are visible. It's extraordinary time of year. It's cold out there though, so put your snugglies on. Ground yourself. And then gather all that sweetness right into your heart. And easy. Let's sweep the arms out, up and overhead. And exhale down. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Brenda, that's so cute with the hair and the glasses. You look like straight from New York or Greenwich Village, actually. Inhale, lift up and down. 3 more. 1, 2. Big breath. 3. Arms up and overhead. Humbly slide down the heart line and easy. Move the shoulders around. Nestle the thumbs at the breastplate. Kind of scan the interior landscape. Notice how the body and the bones are stacked up. Notice where your head sits on the shoulders. It's an effort to align the spine and to get the head settled into an appropriate angle with the neck and the shoulders. We try to counterbalance that humping that gets created in our back. We take this time to be conscientious. Sweep the arms up and overhead, spiral off to the right, roll the shoulders again, extend the neck, tuck the chin slightly back in so the ears are over the shoulders. The right fingertips are crawling towards the tailbone. Breathe in and breathe out. And again, slide the eyeballs into the edge of the sockets. Slide the eyes over to the left side. Wide open eyes. Breathe in, breathe out. And slide the eyes back into the right edge of the sockets. And then circle the eyeballs in the sockets. Way up, go low. See if you can see the sky and your chin or the tip of your nose. And then go the other direction. Breathing while you stay in the spiral. Come back into the center with the eyes, and then easy slide the hands on the ground. Roll the shoulders and easy. Inhale, lift up and down. 3 times. Lift up and down. Once more, lift up and down. Hold the arms up overhead. Slide the hands down the heart line. Change your knees, feet if you're sitting cross-legged. If you're sitting on your knees, see if you can sustain it. Relax the shoulders, baby. Inhale, lift the arms up. and spiral off to the left side. Let the left fingertips crawl towards the tailbone, right hand on the outside, extend the spine, swivel the head, tuck the chin back slightly so the ears are over the shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out. And then begin the eye exercises. Slide the pupils to the right side, edge of the sockets, looking over the top of the nose. Look back to the left side, and then swing the eyes around. Let the eyeballs make big circles to the sky, to the earth. And then reverse. Reverse the circling of the eyes. And then easy. Slide the hands back into the center. Arms come up and overhead. And then arc the arms back behind you. Let's go ahead and curl the arms. You can either crawl the fingers onto the ground or curl the hands, lace the fingers, roll the shoulders. Careful, Andrew. Now, Andrew, sit back a little bit so you get your shoulders back. Aha. And then tuck the chin in. Get the ears over the shoulders so the face is straight forward. The eyes are going to focus on something far away. Look beyond the computer. Find some place to focus. Stare and breathe in, breathe out. Big chest. And then easy. Draw the eyes in, and maybe you can drop the head and look very close right at your mat or at the front of your knees. Don't drop the head too much. Just let the eyes do the work. Breathe in, breathe out. More action in the belly, Sebastian. And then lift the eyes, gaze softly, release the hands, squeeze the fingers, lift up and overhead, and slide on down. Thumbs at the breastplate, easy. Just calmly soften the eyelids, breathe in, breathe out. Just notice any circulation in the body. Notice the breath expanding, and then slide the hands down. And easy, if you're on all fours, you're going to drop back to the seated position. The rest of you are going to unhook the legs and pull the knees in, rub the top of the knees. Knees. And then stretch the legs out. Whoa, it's creaky and cold. Yes or no? Rub the legs. Inside, let's circulate. Outside legs, lower back, kidneys, belly. Come easy into the belly. Oh, good job. Here's the 10 pounds. I heard some things, Mr. Squires. You missed out sending me the Santa Claus Mimi or Mem or whatever. Roberto told me. And then easy across the upper chest. And then mostly I just send you all surf stories about Waimea. Eyes blinking, fingers squeezing and shooting the energy out over your toes. Wiggle your toes, Gare Bear, go wild. And then pull your buns back, and then let's easy. Inhale, lift up, fold over gently. Don't go extreme. Find yourself semi-folded over the top of your thighs. And lifting the chest, dropping the shoulders, squeezing the wings together, looking over your toes, toes towards the nose. And then open the top of the feet, pointing the feet, squeezing that midline. Pointing your feet now, Mr. Squires. Ale, ale. Midline happening. Open the top of the feet. The heels draw back towards the calves. Don't cramp, Sebastian. Midline is active. This can make your feet cramp or your calves cramp. Push the heels, toes to the nose, little toes to the earlobes, chest up, out, and over. And once more, point the feet. Activate the entire bikini bottom, the midline. Reach with the opening the top of the ankles. Walk forward a little bit, Sebastian. Use your arms. What are you thinking? Think it's been a long time since you pointed your toes like a ballerina? The two of you are dancers, you know. You and Mr. Squires. Push the heels, walk the hands back. Let's sweep up and just easy fold over. Undulate, sweep up, arms overhead, bow down, sweep up, exhale, sweep up, and once more, sweep up and over. And sweep up, arms up overhead, hands by the side. Let's jump up into picnic table and shake it out. Circulate, wiggle, wiggle. And then easy, find yourself stretching the thighs, right leg to the sky, move the foot around. And lower down. Nice socks, Andrew. And the left buns higher. Buns higher. That's it. Move the foot. Full circle, lower down, press the chest, lengthen the thighs, squeeze the elbows, breathe in, breathe out. Once more, head up, buns down, and easy, shake it out. That's weird to sit on the floor in my house. Right leg out. Look at Kari's being so good. She's in yoga dog pose, which is slouch on the couch. Right leg is out and easy. 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Hold the phone higher, Sebastian. No double chins. Arms out. Separate the arms. Hold the phone like this. That's better. Spin to the right wheel and bow down over the thigh. There. And move the body a little bit so that you can spin, swivel that upper torso so the center of the thigh is over the center of the chest, or the other way around. Breathing in, breathing out. 2 more breaths. Try and surrender down, soften your chest. And another. And then slide the hands back towards your knee. Right hand goes out, and the thumb on the inside of the shin. 4 fingers on the outside, press down and reach. Open up. Good. So Andrew, you can take that arm and go behind your lower back. And keep the right arm on your leg. That's good. And then you can practice lifting the chest away from the belly button and rotating the upper torso so you get those shoulders lined up. And then easy, stretch that arm over your ear, top arm over the ear, lengthen, breathing. Chin is up slightly, face is presentable. And then take that arm and let's wind it around the back and join Andrew. See if you can take the hand and take your pants and grab the pocket of your shorts. What happened to Gare Bear? He fell off his mat? I love how you guys show up anyway and work. That's all right. Roll the shoulder. Lean forward, Sebastian, towards the straight leg. Aha. And then spin the ribs, lengthen the neck, and look up at the sky. Breathing, that's good. Pleasant face. And then release the legs. Softly stretch that left arm over your ear, point to your toe, and then inhale, we're going to rise up. We're going to windmill up, take that hand, sweep up, and lift up. Easy. Breathe in, breathe out. And easy, down you come. And grab the foot, pull it in, take the other leg, spin it out. So adjust your weight. You kind of notice that one side often is more settled into the earth than the other. You may feel it in your back. Roll the shoulders again. Get yourself planted nicely on your sit bones 3 times. And the little toe, remember the left leg, the little toe is stretched towards your ear. I can't really figure this out. Inhale, lift up. Inhale up. It's so manual. It's what it is. If I had there she goes. She's doing work too. Once more, arm up and down. Lift the arms, hold it up. Separate, shake out your head. Spin the torso to the straight leg and fold over. Find yourself landing with the fingertips outside the shin and then arcing the body, torquing the body so the thigh is in the middle of the chest and the toes are towards your nose. And then you can find yourself keeping weight in the right leg, surrendering down to that left thigh. So how's that? Yes or no? Yes. Breathing in, breathing out. It takes patience to relinquish control, in that sense of trying to control the stretch with the goal to fold completely to the thigh, whereas you'd really like to allow those tendons and muscles around your hip joint and your lower back to relax so that you can drop down maybe 1/4 of an inch. Easy breathing in and breathing out. Trying to relax the back of the leg, and then spider fingers are going to slide back towards your knee. Left hand's going to go thumb on the inside so you can keep the back of that left leg connected to the earth. The right arm's going to float open. Gaze follows the right fingers, chest lifts away. The left leg long and straight. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Try and get yourself organized. Try and tuck the chin in slightly. Get the back of the head lined up with the spine and spiral that upper chest. But sit bones, both sit bones are engaged. Beautiful. Breathe in, breathe out. Mm-hmm. And then easy, drop the left elbow inside and stretch that right arm over your ear. You can curl the head. You can feel that rotation. Loosening the neck. And then easy, lift that arm up and softly wind it around your lower back. You can grab the fingertips and see if you can really pull, grab your pants or your pocket. Breathe in, breathe out. Boy, I'm impressed that so many people have eyebrows that you had to coif their eyebrows. I only have like 6. Rolling, breathing. I could get eyebrow implants. I just need help. I need tutoring. Release the arm gently. Stay over there. Stretch it way over your ear. Stretch long. Reach. Nice. Feels good, Andrew? This side responds so well. And then easy. Inhale and lift it up. And let's go ahead and sweep up. Oh, and then down we come. And then fold that leg in, fold both knees in, open them up. Windshield wipers. Yes, I was going to go there, but I decided I'd go here. Side to side. And let's go to the right. Sit up on it. Take the left hand inside the thigh and open it up so that you have a nice opening through the lower belly. Push that left thigh back a little more, Will. Aha! Yes, stretch it, baby. Hands back behind. Sit up tall. Hold your phone high, Sebastian. Look at the world. You only want one chin. That's the problem. We all end up with all these chins. Now, thrust the hip. That's good. Marnie's shoulder's in sync with her hip. Breathing. Stretch that thigh a little more. It should lengthen. Give more space in your gut. Lift, 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 lift. And then here we go. And then easy. Let's just spin that arm around. Let the right hand slide so you can use it anchored into the earth to give you more pressure, I guess, or strength to spiral. You will feel the insertion in your lower inner thigh, yes or no? All through in here and into the gut. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then lower that hand down, that left hand down to the inner thigh. Hold it there and stretch that leg away from you. That's it, that's it. Very good, nice. Now let's go ahead and spin around again. Reach through those back toes, those left toes. That leg wants to be long and engaged. Just fantasize that you're like glorious, glorious. And then inhale and lift up. Oh, and curl your spine. And breathe and open, open. Keep the pelvis forward. Breathe in, breathe out. And then slide on down, follow it out. Pull the foot in, a quick ta-da. Throw your phone over your head, Sebastian. And then slide on down. Knees get together. Yeah, fancy car. Knees side to side. Chin up, Andrew. But they say that to you. Hold your chin high for surgery. Good, and then let's easy. Go off to the left side. Arrange yourself. Get yourself organized. Everything's slipping here. Take your right hand and push that thigh back. So you have a spacious, yeah? Then lean back and then bounce that. Oh. This is a good song. Move that hip. A little more, Mr. Squires, what are you thinking about? Work. Don't think about work. Lengthen your thighs so that you can squat down and stand up and jump and have lots of endurance. It's not easy to be on your feet all the time. You forget, so you want to keep this place kind of wiggly. And then easy, let's go ahead, take the left hand and spin around with the right arm. Take both shoulders, the eyes, the head. Oh, it feels so good. Breathing. And then easy, slide that right hand down inside the thigh. Hold it up at the top of the thigh so that when you stretch the leg away from you, it gets very long. You can roll the hip a little bit. Roll the hip. Anything you do to make yourself, hi, Care Bear, careful. Then add that right arm, stretching, twisting. That's good. I mean, we could go into pigeon, which is tough to do if you have a bad knee, but from this position, pigeon is you roll the hand down. I think you're all okay. Your knees are okay, yeah? Good, let's roll on over then. Roll over, you can join in, Garrett, be careful. Hands are out in front of you. So you want both bosoms, both shoulders, both hands facing the ground. And you want to scoot that right foot back. And then you can go ahead and let your elbows drop down. And the magnificence of this position is that if you feel that it's easy for you right here, lean back and pull that left heel forward. No, the other one, on the ground. Yeah, and then roll over on top of it. Support yourself with your hands. Good, you got to curl your left foot knee up a little higher. And then if you're feeling really super groovy, go ahead and stretch that right heel towards your bottom. And you should feel it as you wiggle around. Oh, you guys are muted, so I can't tell. And then go for glory. Let the hands come back by your shoulders. Lift your chest up. Keep your leg and hips down. Lift your chest up and your head up, Will. Good job. And then easy. Let's roll on back. We'll take that right leg and fold it in. We'll stretch the left leg out. We'll do pigeon on the other side. This isn't the normal way to get into it, but it's okay. So you're back to that open position. You roll your hips over. So you're on the top of your left thigh. And then, depending on how you're feeling, take your hand on your right heel, right at your crotch, and pull that heel forward. And then roll back over on top of it, cry slightly, and begin to lay down on top of that thigh. Move your hips so that you actually can feel, how that works. One side's better than another. Sometimes it's the hip that you feel a lot of stretch in. Sometimes it's the upper inner thigh. And then fold that back leg in towards you. You can grab the foot, Will. Grab your back foot. It's the building blocks. Now roll back over. You should be sweating by now. Where'd you go, Andrew? Good job. Lower the arm down. Now bring both hands outside of the knee. Let's see. So you're here. Yep. I said, I'm not very good at this because my hips are pretty tight. So if you get that foot over and you're here, then you can start to lay down over the top of your thigh and just cry a little. Oh, Sebastian, you like this one. Marnie's disappeared. Andrew, you got it? Sometimes you feel it in the knee. Don't force anything if you feel it in the knee because the knee is tight. That's good, Brenda. You keep tactily alerting the body. Roll the hips around a little bit. Massage yourself. And easy. Walk the hands back on in. Roll back onto your bum. Bring the legs in. And then go ahead and stretch the legs out. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale. I should have a person following me with the camera, so such an adjustment. How is it, Gare? Oh, good. You don't feel uneven, do you? Easy. Move the knees, bend the knees, easy. And let's walk the hands back on in. And let's try a little open second. What time is it? Oh. We'll just do a little wind out. Opposite from how you sit in this rainstorm. You know, if you do those things, podcasts, what's the other thing? Streaming, all those things where you just let stuff come at you. You can sit like this on the floor instead of slouching in your couch and give yourself some wiggles. You know, you can just allow yourself to be more spacious instead of just like a sponge. Well, I don't know if you're like a sponge, but hands come back around behind you. Slide your heels in, push the legs, lift the hips up, point the toes. Careful, come back down. Easy. Slide the legs in, push the legs out a little wider. That's good. And then lift your chest and sit back down. Let's do a little arms overhead. Go off to the right side, pulse. And then easy. Inhale, lift up, and just go off to the left side and pulse. Chin, spine, ear, elbow. That's good. Let that hand that's on the ground, let that rebound happen. Be like a trampoline with your elbow. Come back up, other side. So you don't want to be, you want to be funny and liquid so that you have that rubber band action in your love handle. Once more. Lift up, other side. Oh my, feels good for the world. Wiggle your toes. Rub your stomach. No, arms up overhead. Slide on down. Easy. Take the legs, open them. Make sure you're nice and wide. You can sit up on your pillow or on your shoes. Good. Remember that distance. A good way to measure is how much do the Cheetos come. When you're thinking of something, all of a sudden things collapse and this protrudes, and the distance between the hip bone and the top, the crest of your hip bone and your lower ribs gets small. So lift the chest, put your fingers on your hip bones and your thumbs on your ribs. Lift the chest, roll the shoulders back, and you feel that distance is about 4 or 5 inches. Yep, 3 to 5. And then when you get confused, so find the distance, open it up, use your back, push your heels, take the arms to a T, cross the right arm over the left, elbows to the ears, wrap the wrists, lift up and follow the gaze up over your fingertips. Good. Keep the spine tall. Gaze is open. Jaw is easy. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale. Fold at the waist. Nose stays near the forearms. Bend down to the mat. Undo the arms like cooked spaghetti. Down to the mat was the concept. And walk your hands and sit back up. Use your pillow gear. Arms out, up overhead. Will. Exhale. Left bicep over on top. Brenda's multitasking. It's because she has her bandana on today. Palms together. Try to get the palms together, Gary. Will, lift up, press down on your legs. Keep that distance. Lengthen a little more, Sebastian. Look up at your fingers. Lift the elbows. Tell them you're occupied. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, fold at the waist. Bow down to the ground. Good job. Undo the arms. Wiggle a little bit. Bring the hands back in. Hands go underneath the legs. Pull the legs together. Roll on over into child's pose. You have to hurry. Go into child's pose. Open knees. God, no one has that phone number. It's spamola. So, soften down. Try and sit more on your heels, Gare. You can make little fists under your forehead, like this. Look like this. No, look up here. Like this. Little fists. And then rest your forehead. That way you kind of free up your collarbone, your upper chest. Just take a couple of breaths, consciously observing the circulation. And then easy stretch the arms out, dig the fingertips in, spider fingers, shimmy and shake, wrists are up, elbows are up, hands are down, easy up into all fours. And let's circle the hips. Circle the hips the other way. And exhale around and look through the thighs, flip it up, look up. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Come back into the center. Just finish off this. I don't know why this is the COVID thing, is this range of motion of the body to move in places and that we don't normally move. So that's the angles that seem intriguing to me, I guess. Go ahead and have the elbow creases wiggle and come towards each other. The shoulders slide down. You actually feel across your bosoms and your armpits. Good job. Left foot goes back behind you. Heel is down. Yeah, good. I mean, heel is, toes are down, heel is stretched. And then strong arms, hinge forward, shoulders over the wrists. Let the left leg raise up. Inhale, exhale to the nose 9 times. Use your belly so you squeeze and inhale and refresh. Squeeze, refresh. 3 more. And hold that leg out and then pull it off to the right side. Left side, sorry, obviously. Okay, now you get to goose him, Gary. Pull your foot more forward towards his knee. More. That's nice. Yeah, good idea. You can bite it if you want to. Well, easy. Stretch. The left arm up. Look up. Nice, Brenda. Stack the shoulders. Gaze up. Again, kind of open the chest. Open the chin. Breathe in and breathe out. And lower the hand back down, place it where you want it. Engage yourself with those arms, extremities as support. Lift the left leg up 3 times with a small grunt. That's good. Kick him in the toozy. There you go. And lift the leg up and spin on around. That just means, yeah, spin all the way around. Get your head up, Gilbert, and then look over your right shoulder. Love, joy, and peace. Breathe in, breathe out. Look up higher over your shoulder, Sebastian. That's better. Can you see your bum? Lucky. And then easy, bring that leg around back behind you. And lift your leg up and see if you can grab that back leg with your right hand. Breathe in, breathe out. Use the thumb and the forefinger of the arm on the ground. Good. And then release. Nice. And lower down. Shake out your tail. Lift up your feet and wag your tail. And then easy. Sit down just for a second and a couple of seconds in child's pose again, so that the circulation has a chance to be effective. You're remembering that the energy we put into motion for that receptivity in your body, so the flushing that occurs, the redistribution, the realigning of your internal organs, energy flowing to your brain, the buoyancy of your breath, that expansion of your spine. Are you dizzy? Dizzy? Did you get dizzy? Oh, okay, good. Better do the other side. We've got to get up before he has to go back onto the all fours. Shake your booty. Right leg goes back. See if we can remember how to do this. Right leg goes back. Forefinger and thumb. Stomach is in. Yes, shoulders are down. Neck is long. You're talking to your calf. That's good. And then easy. Hinge forward. Shoulders over the wrists. 9 times. Curl the knee into the nose and kick back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold the leg out there. Now pull the leg off the right hip. And easy. From your wing bone, add that drama. Sweep the length of your arm up to the sky. Curl your spine a little bit. Open your chest. Gaze over your right fingertips. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And lower the right arm down easy. 3 times. Lift that leg up. 2, 3. Hold the leg. Roll it around. Go all the way around the body. Look up over. Back at that right heel. Push out of your shoulders, Will. Pardon me. Look up, Gabriel, over your shoulder. Can you see your foot? Your fancy black sock? And then bring the leg straight off your hip. Make a nice line. And then lift up that left arm next to your ear. And then fold in. Kick the foot into your hand. Lift the chest up. Lift the thigh up. Kick that foot a little more, Andrew. It probably would, unless it hurts your shoulder. Head up, Gare. Hi, honey. Smile. Release. and lower down and wag your tail. And easy, sit back on your heels, sit down on your bum. A little bit of breathing. He's lucky I can only see part of him. My house looks so pretty in this time of day. Arms overhead, or my mom's house. 2, 3. Hold the arms up overhead. Slide humbly down the heart line. And easy. Alternate nostril breathing. Just for a couple of minutes to really get centered here. Right thumb is on the right nostril. Forefinger or ring finger on the left nostril. 2 middle fingers in the forehead or curled below the nose. If you need to hold the elbow, you can. Otherwise, you can just sit softly. Exhale through both nostrils. Close off the right. Breathe in through the left. Om 1, Om 2, all the way to the throat. Om 3. Hold both nostrils. Pause. Exhale right. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. Pause with the empty breath. Draw the breath right nostril. 1, Om 2, Om 3. Hold the breath. Swallow. Exhale left. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. Hold the breath empty. And then gratefully draw it in left. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. Hold the breath. Swallow. Exhale right. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. Empty. Draw in right. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. Hold the breath. Exhale right. 1, Om 2, Om 3. Single count. Draw strongly on the left. Hold the breath. The lungs are full. Empty completely through the right. Hold the breath out. Draw in right. Hold the breath. Exhale left. Draw in right. Left, I mean. Hold the breath and swallow. Exhale right. Draw in right. Hold the breath. Exhale left. One more round. Breathe in left. Hold the breath. Exhale right. Empty. Gratefully, right breath. Hold the breath. Exhale left. Both arms overhead. Inhale. Gaze up, thumbs touch. Inhale a little more, extra. Now hold the breath, contract the genitals, stretch the arms, swallow, absorb the oxygen. Sip in a little extra breath through the mouth. Hold the breath like you're underwater. Stretch, swallow. Eddie would go, swallow, hold the breath. Exhale softly, slide down the heart line. Pause at the breastplate. Sit easy, hands on the knees or in your lap, eyes closed. Just for a moment, again, that practice of the art of stillness, that reconnoitering, the meandering through the internal landscape. Where do you feel the need for more light or more healing in your body? Direct the breath, small breath. Feel the largeness of your thoracic, of your upper lungs. Feel the spine stacked, the brow unfurled. Inhale, arms overhead. Slide humbly down the heart line, grab the outer thighs, fold them in, roll down onto your backs, tuck your knees into your chest. Pardon me. Tuck the knees into the chest. And easy, each hand on the kneecap, roll the knees around. Roll the thighs around, actually, sorry. So that you get that equalization, that support of the earth allows the sacrum to really realign so that you want the thigh bone to establish itself equally in your hip socket. And then just drop up into happy baby. Drop up. That's the new directive. Drop up. Hold the outside feet, kneecaps in the armpits, back of the skull on the ground. Rock a little side to side. And easy, hands on the inside calves. Open the legs out wide and move the feet around. And move the feet around the other direction. Push through the heels, really rub that rebar. Give yourself the weight of your hands on the inside thighs. Bye, Sebastian. I see you. Hands on the outside legs. Pull the legs up to the sky. Bend the knees into the chest. Take the hands underneath your hips, little fists. Just lift the legs to the sky. Just participate in this stormy weather by allowing the body to receive energy from the heavens. Heels to the sky. Really snuggle yourself on top of your forearms and biceps. Those of you that have the urge for shoulder stand, you're more than welcome. But otherwise, you just hang here and let the earth support you and the heavens pour in through the soles of your feet. Allow all that complexion to rejuvenate the brain. Allow the valves and the carotids and your inner thighs and your gut to have a break, to relieve. You've got the earth supporting you. If the inner midline of the legs are together, you may begin to feel a bit of trembling. And that's just the nervous system readjusting itself, cleansing itself, firing, breathing, stretching. Now easy, angle the legs away from your chest and lift your head and breathe. Support the legs. And then lower the head down, bring the legs back towards your chest, past the midline, then back to the midline, and then arc them away, lift your head. And then lower the head and let the legs come back towards your chest. And easy, find that L shape, that 90-degree angle, breathe in, breathe out. And bend the knees and lower the feet down and lift the hips up and shake out your hands. Articulate the spine, lowering the spine down. Again, lift the hips. You can add the arms this time overhead. And lower the hips, the spine down, vertebra by vertebra. Keep the arms nice and over the head to elongate and open that upper torso. And then float the hands back to the heels. So at curl tailbone, arms up overhead, hips high, and then easy. Each vertebra, really work through that mid-belly section. Get the lower back down, vertebra by vertebra, and then the hands just float overhead again, up back to the heels. Once more, arms float up overhead, hips rise up, legs are strong and long, chest is to the chin. You can hold it there and breathe. Let the gut kind of readjust itself, and then start by the upper tail, upper vertebra by your neck, and work through that upper mid back, and then really struggle through that waistline. I don't know if it's a struggle, but it's exact in nature. And then the arms float back over to your heels. Bounce the hips. Tuck the knees into the chest. The inner big toe, the inner ankle, and the inner knees are pressed together. The knees are above your waist. The arms are in a T. You're going to inhale and exhale to your left. Both knees are going to come to your left. Both arms are going to come over. Tuck the knees above your waist. And now look down at your knees. That's good. And see if the knees can stay stacked on top of each other. And simply take that right hand and sweep it across your eyes. But keep the knees stacked on top of each other. You'll find that they want to slide. Tuck them up a little closer, Gare, to your waist. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. One more breath. And easy, roll back onto your backs. Hug the knees in, bounce the knees, bounce the hips, drop the feet on the ground. Suppose it went in the other direction. Drop the feet first, then bounce, then hug the knees in. Get cozy and comfortable with your pelvis and with your sacrum, with that lower back area, your kidneys. Feels good to get them massaged and circulating. Arms are out in a T, inner midline of the big toe, ankle bones, knees are pressed together. The knees are towards your chest. Inhale, exhale off to the right side. Top arm's going to join over. You're going to look at your knees. So the knees are stacked, and then you're going to sweep that left hand across the eyes. And notice how that hip wants to fall off the stack is what happens. Fight to keep it there. Stack your knees, Andrew. I can't see your knees, Marnie. Good. Flex your feet, Gare. Will. That's good. Tuck your knees up a little higher towards your belly, towards your waist. Breathe in, breathe out. Hang out there, breathe easy. And then slowly lower back onto your back, unhook the arms, bounce the hips up and down. Bounce, 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 hug the knees in. And slide the legs off easy. Slide the arms out by your side. And easy. Let yourself relax. If you need to squeeze everything and then let it go, that's fine. If you feel like you might want to massage your forehead, your third eye, you can do that. You can let your hands come in onto your belly. Let yourself just relax for a moment here. You know how this goes. Om Radha Krishna Namah. Om Radha Krishna Namah. Om Radha Krishna Namah. Relax the large muscles, soften the lips, smooth your brow. I will. Om Radha Krishna Namah. Om Radha Krishna Namah. Soften yourself. Om Radha Krishna 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 Om Radha Krishna
Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha. Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha. Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha. Om Radha.
Soft and easy.
Om Radha.
Spacious and gracious.
Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha. Om Radha.
Kind and receptive.
Om Radha.
Willing. Always willing to look at things from a different perspective. Willing to forgive quickly. Willing to trust our perceptions. Willing to trust ourselves, our strengths plural. That unfurrowed brow, that easy skin, that ether body that gives it to us, gives us all a strength, that golden nectar that surrounds us for not only protection but for healing. We find ourselves part of our lineage, part of our clan, our community. We respect our elders. And we remind ourselves that they did and we do the best that we can.
Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha. 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 Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha.
That hollow body, those perceptions through our brow, through our heart, through our gut, our intuitions.
Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha. 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 Om Radha Krishnaya Namaha.
This opportunity to feed ourselves the rhythm and the sounds of the mantras for precarious times. These are some very good and old friends of ours, Deva Premal. So we allow these old friends that have their calling to create sound and mantra and repetition, to assuage, to soothe the fears, to strengthen the connection with the divine. So let's go ahead and let the breath call us back into the body. Notice how sweetly we rest, how at ease we are, how yoked, and how the union is, how the body, mind, and spirit seem as one entity. So easy, breathe into your belly. Let the breath kind of draw you back into the cycle, into your vessel, into your temple. Breathe a little deeper and feel the breath go into the fingers and the toes.
Om Radha Krishna. Om Radha Krishna.
Breathe in and breathe out and easy. Let your fingers start to move and slide your thumbs across your fingertips. Let your toes feel the breath, that buoyancy of the breath, that inner void, I guess, that inner cosmos. Inhale, exhale, bring the hands to your heart. Always gathering in the grace, the love, the joy, the abundance, the pulling into self. And easy, lace the fingers, twine the fingers, arms float up and overhead, palms away from your crown. Full rotation in the shoulders, squeeze the legs together straightly, straight legs. Point the toes and push the heels. Wow, flutter the eyelashes, move the lips, just wow. Inhale, exhale, tuck the knees to the chest, give yourself a hug and roll off, maybe mainly to your left, but you can find yourself. We're kind of in that funny moon part. Push up to a seated position that's comfortable for you. Easy. Stack everything. Acknowledge the earth-boundedness, the seatedness. Feel your seatedness and rootedness, this part of the earth we extend from, and then we reach out up and overhead to the heavens. Baby fingers and thumbs make the chalice, burst open the petals of the lotus blossom, and find yourself sliding the hands down the heart line, receiving from the heavens, really playing in that natural realm. Thumbs at the breastplate. Exhale, bow the brow towards the heart. Fingertips cup touch and the palms are cupped around a precious flower blossom. We find ourselves in this ancient and sacred greeting, this place where we bow and we honor, we welcome and we greet that dancing, incandescent, marvelous, great spirit that lives within ourselves and others. And we know the sameness of our breath and the sameness of our blood. And we thank ourselves for being present and a part of. Thank you for being present and part of this place of, I don't know, you're in my family today. That's always interesting in here for me to invite you in. I thank you for being part of. I want to show you this funny picture of not only of my mom. I want to change it around. I guess I don't know how to show you. I guess I show you here. So I show you this, my mom, in one of her magical places. And then I have 4 generations in old ancient family here. 1950, this is old family, baby me, my birthday on Saturday. So I thought I'd show you, I was 6 months old there. That's so sweet. All these old people, you know, the old ones, farmers of the land. So I thank you for being part of this thing that we do. I thank you for putting up with me sometimes.